Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Well, we're here at Eden Prime once again, and we have some things to do. So, before we go ahead and land, let's go ahead and quickly recap for those who are not familiar. This idyllic agrarian world was one of the first human colonies established beyond the Charian mass relay. Eden Prime's fertile biosphere drew heavy immigration from the Systems Alliance and other human organizations. In 2183, Eden Prime was attacked by a Geth force led by the rogue Spectre Saren Arturius. Commander Shepard, responding to the attack, encountered a Prothean beacon that warned of imminent Reaper invasion. It is thanks to this beacon that the Commander's quick action that the galaxy has any chance of survival today. Although the Reapers rushed past much of the Exodus cluster in their plan to take Earth, it is clear that the war has come to Eden Prime. Distress signals have jammed all available frequencies, fires burnt in vast swaths across the arable land, and its once sensitive monorail system is twisted metal. Cerberus has much to lose if word of their ruthless attack on the human colony gets out. What they stand must be equally valuable. Alright then, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so for our crew, we do now have a newly mechanized Edie. Sure, let's bring her along. We have not used any of her powers. Actually, let's check out. So we've got power damage. What else is there? Power recharge speed. And shields, as well as more recharge. Okay. I think we'll stay with the original for now. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Oh, and we must bring Liara. Is that the case? Yeah, it looks like that is not up for debate. We must bring Liara. Okay. Sure. Alright then, let's bring Edie. And we'll see how that works itself out. Alright, so, Edie, what weapons have you got first of all? Okay, so she has access to a modified SMG, which we will go ahead and confirm that. And then over here we have a heavy pistol. I don't believe oh no, we do have some mods. Okay. Increases rounds per magazine as well as armor piercing. Okay. Well, we'll happily take both of those. That seems ideal. And then what do we want to take? So, at the moment, we've got our assault rifle, a sniper rifle, a submachine gun, and a heavy pistol. Not enough for a shotgun, although apparently we do have two. Yeah, I think we can get by without the shotgun for now. We'll go for that extra recharge speed. As for our weapons, we do have a nice little modification there for our rounds ourselves. We've already got some for our... Yep, we've already got some for our pistol, and then, yes, same for our submachine gun. Yep, either way. That'll be fun. Let's go ahead and we'll just double check in with Liara. That's also normal and all good. Alright. Well, let's not waste any time and confirm. We've got a few more points. Let's check in on Edie. Yeah, 37 points. Okay, so we've got Incinerate, Overload, Matrix Defense. So that is a defensive ability. A Decoy. Oh, and Unshackled AI. Boost up power damage, shields, barriers, and health. Okay, well that seems like a good plan to have. We'll go ahead and we'll purchase these. Power damage or health and shields. Let's go back for a second. How much have we got? 650. I suppose we can make... Let's go for the powers, I think. We'll go for that, and then what else have we got? Weapon damage, tech damage. Alright, so hang on a second. What have we got here? So weapon damage and tech damage. Let's just double check. All of these are tech. Okay, you know, we'll go for the... We'll go for the damage increase. And then for the final one, squad tech That would also include herself or shield recharge. You know what? Let's go for the squad. I think that's a good plan. And then for the rest, let's make sure we have at least a charge in everything, so we've got options. And then after that, what do we want? Do we want to incinerate, decoys, defenses? I think we'll go more offensive. I think we'll go with some overload. I'm sure we're going to come across some shields at some point. And then yeah, let's put some points into incinerate, and then we've got 3 more to spend. I guess we can do 1 in decoy? Yeah, recharge speed, making that a little bit quicker. Actually, that's a lot quicker. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pick that up. Alright, that should suffice for now. Liara's got 2 points, that's a-okay, and we are still trying to get to 6. Oh no, wait a second, we picked up that combat mastery. Hang on a second, let's see. What have we got? So that's for melee. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to go for incendiary ammo. I think that's a good plan. Alright, let's just confirm for now. And make our way down planet side.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Eden Prime also marks Theron's first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
Records indicate that you lost a squad mate on Eden Prime.
Yeah, Corporal Jenkins.
Does returning to the colony cause unpleasant memories?
It's okay, Edie. Jenkins was a good soldier. He'd be proud of what we're doing here.
I hope the motivation is effective.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. Alright, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we could get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
The area appears deserted.
Come on, let's see if we can find the dig site.
Okay,
It was
so
a beautiful colony once.
The colonists rebuilt after Saren's attack. It is likely they will rebuild again after Cerberus is defeated.
They grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move to another.
Based on observation of the Normandy's crew, I believe most people invest more emotional permanence to ships they serve on.
alright, so we've got all of our weapons sorted. Let's go ahead and throw warp ammo over for Liara. It still seems fairly quiet, but we should be alright. Alright, what do we see over here?
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Dr. Tazzoni, have you ever encountered dinosaur fossils during your digs?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
No, jokes have specific structures. That was messing with you.
Okay, interesting. Alright, what have we got? Salvage? Alright, well, I'm not upset about finding that. We've got ammunition lying around. That is a concern. Alright, oh, what have we got here? Another terminal? Processing update. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony, and if these families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again, there's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Okay, well, we'll definitely make use of that. Let's just double check over here. Okay, nothing else. I'm not seeing many any enemy troops, but I'm guessing it's only a matter of time.
There's the elevator that leads to the dig site.
Good. Now we can find out what they've discovered. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You believe Cerberus has recovered the corpse of a Prothean unmodified by Reaper technology?
Cerberus hasn't uncovered corpses. This Prothean is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
By galactic community, you are suggesting that Protheans had a structure similar to the modern council.
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet. There they are!
Alright, well, I guess it's time for combat. Alright. Looks like they've got some snipers there. Alright, let's take care of you. There we are, that'll deal... Oh. Alright, hang on a second. So, okay, not as bad on the damage front as I thought, but we can definitely interrupt them with,
Alright,
well...
let's get moving before more of them come back.
Putting them on fire. Also, yeah, good to see that we found a Prothean relic that's not too badly damaged, considering. Alright, let's go ahead and let's climb up here. Where do we want? Find the pod data. Okay, so... Okay, greenhouse in there. What have we got over here? That looks like an entirely separate area. Oh wait, have we got combat? Yes, we do. Okay, well, we'll get back to this in a second. Let's fire. Yeah, that'll deal with it. Alright, we have a pretty good angle here. I'm pretty happy to stay put. Oh, wait. I think, there we go. Anyone else? We got two more. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can fall back. Alright, that'll do. Anyone else? There should be one more, but you know what? I'm actually okay with leaving that to our friends. Oh, hang on a second. Let's just deal with you and then we'll just move on. Come on. Come back out. There we are. Knock you over. Alright. Let's quickly check these buildings first. We do not want to miss anything. Alright, so... nothing here. Oh, what have we got? Troop deployment update. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. If the locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Yeah, we'll definitely help out the locals if possible. We'll take some money from Cerberus. That seems ideal. Can we jump down here? Yes, we can. Okay, let's quickly... I guess we can climb back up top. We probably will. Oh, more money. Hang on a second. Where are... Oh. Alright. Do they have a... Oh, they have a turret? At least that's easily put down. Alright, anybody else? Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw movement back there. Let's get a reload. Oh. Okay, so they have... Oh, some kind of engineer. Oh, hello. I guess it's a little unsporting, but we could technically do some, what do you call it? Clay pigeon shooting? Or clay Cerberus? I don't know. Alright, what have we got here? Resistance information update. We've gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow. They're pulling their forces from across the colonies. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap. I might even put him in charge.
Perfect. This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Alright, well that's a perfect amount of information for us to figure out who the mole is. Oh wait, we still have a... Oh, Edie, you're still working. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be upset. Alright, let's go ahead and...
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Okay, well now that we know where the data is kept, let's quickly go ahead and check out the rest of the area. Again, no point in leaving valuable war assets on the table. So what do we have here?
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
It appears that Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans.
Oh.
Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Okay, so there's a couple of places of data, it seems. Convenient, but I guess we'll keep on moving. Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and access what we find here.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all lifeboats.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Alright, well then, I guess we find the other data. Alright, well, level up. I'm happy enough to take that right now. Let's go ahead and that gives us 8 points. Let's go for that incendiary ammo. Extra armor and health damage, or igniting for extra damage. Ooh. That could be very good. Intermittent explosions for 110 damage. That is one thing. I don't really know exactly what kind of damage numbers we're doing. It's obviously not bad, but I think we'll just take... We'll take the 10% boost, I think. That seems like a reasonable call. And then, yeah, I guess we'll save our points for now. I don't really care about the cryo ammo too much. I think incendiary is where it is at. Maybe disruptor ammo, but yeah, maybe we'll go for, I don't know, frag grenade, fitness, or adrenaline rush, concussive, all of that stuff later. Alright, Edie's got 3 points. Let's go ahead and... What's the next upgrade? Duration goes up to 21 seconds. Honestly, 16.5 isn't shabby. I think we'll leave that for now. The defense matrix. What does this do? Reinforce the armor with currents and restore shields. It does slow power usage. Actually, is there a way we can... I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll just leave that be. We might try and go for one of the more offensive options. And then, let's see, Liara. We do have Singularity. That is rather good. We do like that skill. Or we could go for... Actually, we can boost up your warp ammo. That's probably not a bad plan. Blast vulnerable opponents already lifted by biotics for a damage bonus. And weaken the armor of grounded targets. It's not bad at all. Yeah, let's go for the ammunition. Ammunition is probably not a bad play. And depending, we might even be able to find... What is this? Squads? Yes. Squad warp ammo. That could be very helpful depending on who we bring along. That could be very useful. Alright. Well, let's keep on moving. And I guess we'll make our way towards the other pod. Double check though that we've not missed any intel, but I think we're pretty decent. Yeah, I think we're doing fairly well here. Alright, let's go. Whereabouts? We have a ladder going up over there. I don't know about actually, hang on a second. Oh no, we climbed our way up through here before, that's right. Yeah, because there was some fellas watching the game back there. Alright, and you know what? We'll just double check this rooftop as well, just on the off chance that there is something worth noting. I would rather be thorough than unhappy. And it doesn't look like we can actually get anywhere. Alright, well you know what? It's only ammunition over there. I think we can make do with what we've got. And of course we cannot jump down, we need to use the ladder. Fair enough. Alright. Okay, another terminal. Alright then, let's see what's behind door number 2.
Victor, seal the bunker.
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Alright, well, let's get back to the pod then, I guess. Oh, there we go. More troops. Let's quickly get into position. Currents for you. And alright, nothing else on radar. Oh wait, yes we do. Let's quickly knock that thing down. There's an engineer over there. Get you. There we go. Alright, let's see. What are you using, Liara? You're using a... Yeah, let's switch you over to this machine, the submachine gun. That'd be ideal. Alright, let's also throw that warp ammo on there. Let's move. Actually, no, let's go ahead and throw a grenade. That's not a bad plan. Alright. Where is that fella? I saw someone over here. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with... There's still one more hanging out over here somewhere. You're not below us. Do you have a jetpack? Are you above us? Hang on a second, let's just step back for a second. Oh, there he is. That'll do it. Alright, area cleared. That's what we want. Alright, let's see if we can
They have
find...
retracted the bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
Really? Okay, fine. I guess we can't. Oh, actually, there we go. We can make our way up over there. Can we drop down? Alright, well, I'm glad they have redundancy just in the off case someone decides to close the bridge. I guess it's not exactly convenient if you've got heavy machinery or anything, but well, that gets us to where we need to go. Still no contact? Okay, cool. Let's hope no more forces rock up.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
Alright then, well, let's prepare for it. Actually, no, let's go ahead and pull out the sniper rifle, I reckon. We'll see if we can get the shield bearers. There we are.
Here they
Alright.
come!
Let's go ahead and slow down. There we go. Another fantastic headshot. Alright. There we go. We'll take you out. Anybody else got some bright ideas? There we go. Dropping them like flies. Alright, you know what? Nothing he could do. Alright, fantastic. Anybody else? Okay, there's got to be some more coming. Got a good amount of ammo. Hi there, do you want to come around the corner? Alright, you know. Anytime you're ready, can we? Oh, bother, I missed. Okay, that's not wonderful. Oh, Edie's really getting up there to, okay. Let's go ahead and move up. Let's give her a hand. Alright, let's jump up.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Alright, you know what? I was actually kind of happy back where we were.
Ended stasis mode.
It should not be much longer. We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Yep, that would be a good plan. Probably advisable. Oh, okay.
Inbound.
That is uncool. That's an Atlas? Okay, cool, 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 cool. Well, you know what the good news is? We have overload, so that's handy. Alright, we've got U-clowns heading out over there. Let's go ahead and throw a grenade for now. Let's get you before you make it down here. Alright, and let's take cover. Oh, we're getting outflanked. Yes, we are, but that's okay. We can handle these guys. Yeah, we're the right one. Oh dear. Alright. Let's see. Let's throw some warp. Alright, you know, let's go for something a little bit heavier. Let's pull out our sniper rifle, see if we can crack the get the pilot.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Okay, well, I guess that worked. Alright, fantastic. Get a quick reload. I think we're good.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
I can't complain that he doesn't know the custom of shaking hands.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they hit it? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Well, okay, we have ourselves a new ally in the war. Well, I think that's a pretty good spot to call things for today. If you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.